Shalom, hello, how are we doing, everybody? How are we doing? Are we doing good? I hope we're doing good. We're gonna be streaming some more Disco Elysium. We're gonna have a disco kind of day. We just finished our first full day in Disco Elysium. We're now gonna be approaching the second day. And we're not quite on like a hard time crunch, but it does seem like within 5 days, there's gonna be some killings. So we kind of gotta get on top of things, deal with some things, because problems are happening. So yeah. But overall, I'm enjoying my experience with Disco Elysium so much. It's been such a really fun game, very enjoyable. I gotta mute my phone, my bad. Sorry, my wife is texting me. So yeah. But how are we doing? Since we last played, of the things we've taken care of, we have been talking with it's the, what is it called, Wild Pines union rep, right? She's been cool. Joyce, I think is her name. She's really cool. I like her. She's nice. She seems like she actually wants to help and actually solve this problem so that people don't die. And it's sorry about that. So yeah, I don't know. I like that. I'm cool with that. You know, I still don't have the full story, or I don't fully remember or understand the full story of why this strike is going on and etc. But it does seem like, you know, there's a lot of shady business, as we found out. Everett is the worst. It's crazy to think that him and his brother that look the same switch in and out, so they always have power structure. That's kind of terrifying. But yeah, of leads we still have a little bit of down south we haven't fully explored yet, and then the other part is the apartments. We've unlocked be able to get into the apartments with the key, and so we could find that one guy who I'm pretty confident is gonna be the guy who actually did call in the crime. And so, you know, because we still haven't figured that out, so figuring that out would be great. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today, probably until we figure out more plots. I can't remember what else we have. We couldn't pay our room, but luckily our partner Kim was able to help us out with a little bit of wheels that were confiscated, that were never asked to be returned. You know, those are one of those moments where we're like, you know what, thank you God, thank you for putting that in this place for this moment to bless us with. Thank you, we're very appreciative of. But yeah, we're gonna be playing more of this, and hopefully it should go well. We can't stream too long today, but that's okay. So that's why we're going as soon as possible, because I'm a bit busy today. I'll say that, and then we go for 4 hours. I'm a liar. All right, we good? We good. Let's jump into this. All right. Okay. Wait, no. Is it day 2? No, it's still day 1. We haven't gone to our beds yet. My bad. We were going to do that. See you in the morning. See you in the morning, Kim. There's probably actually bye. We didn't say bye back. Oh, okay. You fade through the door. Got it. Well, we can close the door, can't we? There we go. I'm curious. Ooh. Empty cassette tape. Sure. Let me investigate a bit more. We haven't done the window. I wonder what's the difference of it.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
I wonder if there's a difference between doing the yellow and the white. I'm curious about that. Visual assess, even 58, sure.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break this with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The shoe you found on the balcony fits the hold almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe.
Maybe it wasn't me. I'm sure I had a good reason for it. Maybe I was trying to hit someone. What a stupid thing to do.
Pretty much. But hey, at least you found your shoe.
True.
Not that it will keep you warm at night.
Okay, calm down. Calm down, you. Down. Down, boy. Alright, we figured that out. Any last thing with the window? Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Nothing? Nothing still? Nothing? I leveled up from that? Am I crazy? I did. Oh my goodness. Alright. I sense a sneeze coming upon me. Items. Excuse me. Sorry. Alright. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about 10 years, single, smallest church in St. Sally's must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. Okay. Find money for rent and pay Garnt. You need to find 20 real to pay for your room at the Whirling, or it will be locked after 21. As long as you don't have a free place to stay, you have to do this every night. Alright, that's fair. That seems fair to me. So I guess we just go to bed, right? No use doing anything else.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Oh, jeez, what did I do, man? Look at this. How did it got ransacked so bad? Crawl in, I guess. Get on in there.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep doesn't come.
Ooh. I hate that feeling. Don't love that. Isn't that the worst? It's loading. It's trying to load. It's loading. It's trying to load. It's loading. It's trying to load. It's loading. It's trying to load.
And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep. Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Yes. Proof. Oh. Okay. We're doing this dream style, huh? Dream style. What happened here? What truly happened here? I must find out. Oh man, it's gonna be a disco ball. Disco, baby. There's me. Disco, baby.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I remember nothing. I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me, Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are. You said who? You said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
What? Tell me what this is.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
I left?
Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back?
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium? Is it disco?
Everything. The Pale and the Isolus. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I can come back from this. Second chances. Come on. There's always a chance. There's always tomorrow.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet. Grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
What? No!
Oh
No.
yes, party boy. And it's
No.
worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Alright, well. That wasn't really pleasant. Can't really say I'm well rested. Oh gosh, but at least it's a new day, right? Come on, Harry, let's do this. Come on, volition will keep you going.
Good going, buddy.
Oh gosh, what was that? I just had the most beautiful dream, uplifting, rejuvenating. Is this how it's going to be now when I close my eyes? Why? That was heck.
Oh, just
was
a
that?
dream. You have ones like that all the time.
Ah,
You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
what the heck is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired?
Yeah,
Too tired and down to even think?
yeah,
It is worrying, isn't it?
yeah.
You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
No, that's not it. Really, I feel super good. Why is this? Oh, why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster.
Ah,
Time to get some
I get
more.
it. Okay, no, that
Don't
makes
do
sense.
that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off.
Let's go! Yeah,
You don't need to
Volition!
keep doing this to yourself.
Wait, what is a spade? I need to get more of it than detecting is my life. No, I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for
Are
speed.
you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days?
I don't care.
Basically, a week.
I don't care.
Let's be honest. 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
That's a lie. I can do this without the spade. Half the town won't be dead. I
Suit
believe.
yourself. Slow, sad shell man.
I believe
See
my
how
Lord
you
and
do
Savior.
without
I
your
don't need
spark.
those stanky drugs. Those stanky, sticky drugs. I don't need them. Kim, my body's being mean to me again. Kim. Maybe too loud. Yeah, Kim. Kim, get up. Kim, we got a case to do. Kim. Kim. Okay. All right. Well. Oh, we got a lady down below. Is that the one girl who used to work here and then left because of us? Ooh. Oh, hey. Oh, is it just the morning where it's open up? Am I crazy? I thought it was at night. Okay. Yo, Kim. Good morning. Good morning, you too, Kim. How would you sleep? Were your body mangled up with a corpse too? Morning gives you a quick nod.
I've got some good news. I took care of the body. The thought of him decomposing in my MC wouldn't let me sleep.
Ah, that's fair. Good, thanks. I don't know if I was ready to let him go.
Well, he's in processing now. We have other matters to attend to.
That's true.
He kind of wishes you'd acknowledged his contribution, but you've missed your opportunity.
Well, alright.
The Union muscle finally turned up, and they look rowdy. We need to talk to them.
Alright. Why would you talk to him? What do you mean, rowdy? Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it.
Same.
Loud and nasty, just like the manager said.
Okay.
One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
Alright. What do you mean by rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here,
Well, the Union haven't been the best either, let's be honest.
men who drink beer for breakfast. There's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Ah, the Hardy Boys. There are so many of them, maybe we should call in reinforcements. No, let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first.
Well, I was probably going to anyways, but okay.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Alright, what about karaoke? How about that, Kim? You want some karaoke? We could do some of that. We got 2 spell slots? Look at that. We just got 2 skill points. Again, we could either plop them in or we can kind of save them, right? We could always save them for like, oh, there's a thing we missed. And it's like, oh, I would like to go to my map and be like, oh, there's a thing I would like to try. Bird Nest Roy? What? But yeah, there's like a few things where it's like, oh, maybe I want to, like the warded door. I want to up my threshold so I can try that again. I actually don't because we already got rid of the body, so I don't care anymore. Is there actually anything I care about? Volition? No, that's fine. Electronic doorbell. Oh, that one has volition? We could have done earlier anyways. The hangman. Yeah, I think we're good, but, you know, again, we also could save it for slots here, right? for more of these, which do seem like they could be helpful in the long term. Some of them give some good boosts, but we'll have to see. So maybe we hold off on spending our spell slots or skill slots. Hey, what's up, baby?
Just a moment.
The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager.
And there's no public phones nearby?
Uh-oh.
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
Cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway.
What's
I'm
the
glad
matter?
to see you again, dear.
A good day, ma'am. Everything all right?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Wait, what's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
Why did you need to use the phone anyways?
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Uh-oh.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
She looks down. Okay, I'll buy. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
But you have more important things to worry about.
She glances out the window towards the bay. What is this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect.
Bugs?
But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
Wait, who's this Gary person? Do you trust them? Are they in a rough neighborhood? You mentioned a trip. Could there be some problem with them? Maybe your husband went off on an adventure. Yeah, what? Who's this Gary person? Do you trust him?
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
Are they in a rough neighborhood?
There's a nameless old fishing village nearby, but we've never had any trouble there before. There is a lot of crime around here, isn't there?
I can't say it's the best part of town, but I wouldn't worry too much about a pair of grown men traveling together.
The lieutenant doesn't want to agitate the woman. Do it. Find her husband. This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
Yep. This sounds like police business. I'll help you find your husband.
Are you sure we have time to go chasing after bug hunters just now? I did suggest we play it cool, but...
Hey, listen here. It's just a little side thing. We'll do it down the line. I've already given my word. I'm honor bound to uphold it. Yep.
If you say so.
Oh, thank you, officers. Truly, I'll be right here if you come across any sign of Morel.
Will do. The water lock on the canal is broken, so your husband's probably just stuck on the other side of the coast.
Oh, my. What happened to the water lock?
Yeah, I already found that out. With our save that did not get saved when we went down south, we did see that. Probably just some technical problem.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
Don't worry.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
So it does. It does. So we do get to go farther down south. Got it.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here
Lena.
at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're here if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Happy to help. So your husband's some kind of scientist. Tell me more about Mora. Looks, character, your relationship. Tell me more about this rare insect. That's all for now, ma'am. I'm good. Can't spend all day, Got a mystery to solve. So we solved that? That was quick. We solved that one? We might have solved that one, I guess. Maybe. That's kind of funny. Just like found with the husband is just like, yeah, we'll go find him. Actually, he's probably just stuck. Let's be honest. Like what? All right. I thought I saw somebody. I thought I saw a lady. Who was not doing a whole lot. Am I crazy? That could have been the one woman. I don't know. Well. Hello, gardener.
Let me handle this.
The one says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to
You
you.
seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, Lieutenant. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
I'm in no trouble. I'm just here to do my job. You're right, Lieutenant. She did seem friendlier, sitting on the corner.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him.
She points to the man standing in the middle of the room.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
True.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What's your role in all this?
Obviously, I'm a lawyer.
Oh.
A legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. I would urge you to consider what you say to my clients.
What if I talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
I saw what you were thinking. You want to say, what are you going to do to me?
I did see that.
Don't. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean you have to say it. You
True.
will not lose out on anything good by not saying it.
Okay. So we should say it. What are you going to do to me? Oh, the lieutenant's not satisfied with that approach.
What are we going to do to you?
It's called laughter, devoid of joy.
You were specifically asked not to say that, and then you said it anyway, you junior delinquent. But you still did.
The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Right.
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Okay. Why are you so aggressive?
You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
Whoa. What have I enforced violence? I don't think I've done that yet.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
The tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his beer.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
Alright. The world needs a financial buffer zone. No need to get emotional. Privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historical. Oh my goodness. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists. Oh my goodness. I like that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans? Yeah, let's do that. Let's ask those questions.
Let's.
I should talk to Titus. I was going to try to avoid talking to Titus. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I swear I thought I saw someone down here. I'm curious if we go up, if we'll see her again. Maybe not. Because maybe if we do see her, we could, like, talk to her. We could see her from right up here. Yeah, she was, like, standing right there. Oh, man. Darn. Oh, well. Check this door, I guess, while we're here. Nothing? Okay. Alright. Well, not quite going how I was expecting. I wasn't expecting all of this, to be honest. Door's still shut. What is this? Tomatoes are so thinly sliced you can see through them. Nice. I like to be able to look through my tomatoes when I eat them. I like to see my grubby fingers when I'm eating my tomatoes. Makes me more comfort. Kind of wish there was like a map. This is a map, but it's not a map, you know? Just want to enjoy the view a little bit. Alright, let's take a look at our notepad. We got Tuesday. Find Morel, the cryptozoologist. We got find armors and gloves. Find the money. Track down your badge. Still gotta do that. The victim's tattoo. Who made the call? What do we think on our badge? Nothing yet. Okay. Who made the call reporting the crime? Explore the Whirling's secret passage. Sing karaoke. Get a reality lowdown. Smoker at the balcony. So I'm not gonna find my gun. We just accept that. Okay. Got it. Got it. I was hoping we could find my gun, but oh well. Oh well. Who needs a gun? Am I right, Kim? All right. I'll change the subject, I guess. Okay. Skill points. Got that. Anything we care about? Anything here? Let me just remind myself what everything we got going. We still don't know what these do. These two things we learned or are learning. They both are gonna end around the same time in about 2 hours, so that's pretty good. We can get a feel of how they are. Yeah, I guess we just hold off, I guess. Alright, fine. I guess we could just go and talk to them, I guess. Fine. Cup on the ground? It's a bowl. There's spit in it. It's reeking of tobacco. Good old spit. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it. I hate it. You see hawthorn bushes outside. Hawthorn. Okay. What else we got? Photos of men in overalls, toting guns, and Union placards. Okay. So it's just the big old guy, right? Or no? Oh, we could actually interact with the window.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling-height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Yeah.
The men are talking, but you swear you hear those black limbs tap on the window as the wind blows outside.
Let us in. Look out the window. Squint.
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside. You're not so sure about that. Somehow you just know there's something out there behind the glass.
There's something out there. Look out the window. Oh, brother. It's not time yet. -12? -12? Because it's not time yet? What do you mean? Inland told you to, so it's +1. Mysterious door scene, so +1. Not time yet. There's something out there.
Yeah, your mother.
You got me. Fine. I'll revert my gaze since it's not time yet. Alright, well, let's go talk to the head honcho, I guess. Hello.
This is where you say your bit.
A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can.
Detective.
The lieutenant acknowledges you with the sharp note. He's leaving it to you.
Precinct 57's finest scans the room, leaving the speaking to you. He trusts you. Maybe against his better judgment, but he does.
Ah, you trust me. Don't say anything yet. First, we need to talk about your attitude. We need to talk about the hangman. Don't say anything yet.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
Cross your arms.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
The little guy looks at his mates in disbelief.
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
We got Glenn Shanky. Okay.
We're looking for Titus Hardy.
The lieutenant turns to the broad-shouldered man and the turtle. First, we need to talk about your attitude. We need to talk about the man hangouts out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that won't.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them.
Okay. Scan the room. The man hanging in the backyard, did you do it? I talked to Joyce, the merc you hanged. His friends are coming for you. Ooh. That's kind of interesting, just start off with that. But the man hanging in the backyard, did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
I've spoken to the dead man in a bizarre occult vision. Oh gosh. You're involved somehow, I just don't have proof yet. Don't say that. Why there's a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yes, why?
Because we took it from the harbor where we worked. Then we went out back and used it to hang him. We did this together, all of us, until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
That's it. The game's over. We got the perpetrator. Aha. So you just confessed to murder.
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
You murdered him just like that. No remorse. Who called the shots that night? When did this hanging incident occur? Why did you kill him? How did you kill him? Why don't I just arrest you? Step closer to Titus. You murdered him just like that. No remorse.
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
He says it as if it was worse than dying. Yes, but these were all bad people. Criminals. The scum of the earth. Look, I'm just doing my job, that's all. What we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people like it's nothing. Honestly, I drink so much I can't really remember anyone I've sent to hot bars. This is also true. Alright. What we do is different. It is different. It is different because there's like, I know there's not really government, but the closest to government laws and all that to keep structure and order, you know, justice. And it's like, what is justice? It's like, was this justified? And it's like, no, so far, no. I don't think lynching, the whole thing was justified, maybe. So yeah, I would say it's different.
But you see, a lawman, is something people agree upon.
True.
And here in Martinez, we agreed that this man had to die.
Who called the shots that night? Yeah, I think he would just say we. When did this hanging incident occur? Why did you kill him? Yeah, why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he was a mercenary, that's it?
And he stepped out of line.
He repeats, jaw clamped shut like a vice.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Kohoi and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
Yeah, we found that out.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Alright, hold on. How do you know he was Special Forces? Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
Wipes a spittle from his mouth.
There's slight unease in him, suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. And that was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
The lieutenant's trying to make sense of the flood of information. Yeah. We need to find out if that part's true. We haven't clarified if it's true that he actually has done that, and that is important to find out. So it's like, we do need to find out, is there any witnesses that can, like, attest to, like, yeah, no, this happened, of, like, one of the females and whatnot. Because it's like, we still haven't, so far, that's still a rumor. That people just are like, yeah, no, that's what happened. So it's like, we got to clarify, did that actually happen?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt. Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, you said? Okay, then, and how about the man you killed? Yeah, the first one.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Okay. I mean, that is still not good what he did.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
But I wouldn't say that's the big R, right? Right, but who did he... Yeah. This is very serious allegation. Yeah, this is true.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Alright.
Despite the stonewalling, you can slip one more question in.
Got it. I'm going to ask for one last time. Who did it? Who did the dead man do?
Titus, do not answer. You have been forthcoming enough.
Fuck off, Carl. She's gone through enough without you harassing her too. She doesn't need more embarrassment.
What are you talking about? Embarrassment.
I can understand.
If someone has been sexually assaulted, we need to...
No, there's a level of embarrassment.
What you need is to get the fuck out of my face. I've had enough of explaining myself to you fucks. He's dead. It's done.
Yeah, when I mean there's a level of embarrassment, there's a level of feeling embarrassment in that moment. Like the victim tends to feel embarrassment from it. Should she feel embarrassed? No, she shouldn't feel embarrassed. Like, what did you do to deserve that? Like, there's no reason why you should be embarrassed, but it makes sense why the person in that moment feels embarrassed. You know, it's a very sensitive, emotional, and vulnerable thing that's happened, something awful that has happened. Yeah, and so it's understandable why the person would feel embarrassed. So I get that. Should she? No, she shouldn't feel embarrassed. It's nothing. She didn't do anything wrong. Like what? Like what? She shouldn't. But yeah, it's understandable why she would.
As you can see, these men can only take so much baseless scrutiny. I'm doing my best to keep the situation civil, but...
What follows is a slow head shake.
It's true. She was the only thing holding him back.
Excuse me. Who called the shots that night? When the hanging incident happened... Yeah, who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a hardy boy without arresting all hardy boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
Shadow smirk passes her lips as she tilts her head. Well, oh man, I have awful runny nose today. I'm sorry, guys. But like, if it did come down to every single one was actually part of the murder, you would have to arrest them all. What do you mean? Like that is part of the law. That's what would have happened. But yeah, address Elizabeth. I don't have to. One of them was more complicit than others. No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here? Address Titus. I feel like I should just keep talking to Elizabeth, to be honest, at this point. But it would be kind of funny.
Who do you fucking think does?
He sounds more amused than angry. Yeah. He wants to like answer that. He's proud to be the leader right now. You do. Give the commands. Points to Liz. I thought she did. Bow to the bearded man. Gangs are usually run by the oldest, most vulnerable members. Points at the harbors. Everett Clare runs the union. You answer him, right? Ooh, that's kind of interesting. I don't know. I feel like that's going to push it back on us being like, oh, you worked for him. Just because you work with the union doesn't mean we work with the union. Yeah, like, yeah. I feel like pointing to Elizabeth. Dealing with this power struggle here, kind of like using it as like a vulnerable thing to mess with, is kind of the best thing we have, to be honest. So pointing to Elizabeth is pretty good. I thought she did.
It wasn't a question, dickwad. How fucking stupid are you?
This asshole is worse than...
False silent.
Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius. That's why we're called the Hardy Boys. Ain't that right, fellas?
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
Okay. When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
The fixer turns to remind Titus.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
Understood. Next question.
Why not? Yapped my ear off. I got nothing to hide.
How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
It's just good to clarify the details.
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school? Idiot.
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school and many more of active service. Certainly enough to not put up with this backsass. Deliver a knockdown observation.
We need more. Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams. Right. Sure, first one.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him. Dragged his unconscious body to the tree.
Okay.
Put a noose around his neck. And hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Alright, so he was knocked out when it happened. Got it.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Challenging. Things aren't quite right here, are they? Right. I have other questions about the lynching. Wasn't he a trained killer from ORNA Special Forces? If yes, then how did you manage to overpower him?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Where did this overpowering happen? Yeah, where did this happen?
Weren't you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar. It happened right here.
Okay. Well, we didn't know that, so good to learn.
Titus lets the others clear out the details, so he doesn't get his hands muddy with explaining too much.
Alright. I don't think we... Shanky might be lying. Ooh, you might be lying. Things aren't quite clear here, are they? Let's go for it. 42? 42%, I believe.
Titus is solid as a rock.
Okay.
And so are a few others. But...
First, tell me who's solid.
Elaine, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man. The least antsy of the bunch. Definitely not his first time being questioned by the police.
Okay.
This little rat-faced fellow is solid, too. Always fidgety, yes, but No change there.
Okay.
Him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or whatever he's got there.
Who's cracking under the pressure? Why they had to go over him? They don't read the thing. All they did was give him his breathing. Oh, brutal. Fat Angus, huh? This one, he's sweating profusely and has difficulty breathing. They've smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain. Okay. So that would have been a great time if it was like, hey, who to single out of who runs the joint, pick into Fat Angus. Hey, you, turn to the big guy. You having troubles breathing over there? Sure.
No.
Looks up startled, his forehead shining from sweat. A few coiled locks are peeking out from under his warm woolen hat.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
All right, calm down. The man next to the big guy bursts out laughing.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
There's certain you're not telling me.
And fuck you, too, copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
His all-muscle comment wasn't sarcastic. He's genuinely trying to look out for Angus.
Okay.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Right, I have other questions about the lynching.
Like what, copper?
So what were you going to do now? I feel like this doesn't do anything 6, but I guess we could try it. Why don't I just arrest you? Step closer to Titus.
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
Fix his ball cap. Why don't you?
Not in the arresting mood?
His mean little eyes come alive with hatred.
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer. Easy. Walk back from the provocation. They're armed, and they outnumber us. The lieutenant tries to establish eye contact with you.
Step even closer. Easy now. Let's just talk.
Wise move. You made the right choice there. Now make another one and get the fuck out of our booth.
So what are we going to do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus.
The lieutenant closes his notebook.
I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
True.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Rent-a-cop? So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals.
Of course not.
Forget about their games. You've mapped out the characters. Reading the footprints in the yard should be easier now.
Ooh, okay. Establish authority. I'm good. Weak when you first met. Yeah, I'm good. I want to talk about the hanging again. Scan the room. Scan the room.
No. I's here. You got business with my boys. You got...
The boys are too eager to please him to keep their mouths shut. You're gonna get a good head count here. Just...
Yeah! You fuck with the Hardy boys, you fuck with Titus Hardy.
Shouts the scrawny, rot-faced man, 2 teeth missing in front.
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Says the 40-something man for the corner with the plectrum hanging from his neck.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
Okay.
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
Okay. You notice gang tattoos. The man must either be Mescu or Samarizian.
Yeah. You're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Okay. The fat guy in the middle lets out a little chuckle.
Easy, fellas. We got company. Let's see what brings the cop around.
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good picture.
A picture of what?
Of the actors here. You could take another look at the tracks in the mud on the crime scene.
All right.
Compare it to these guys.
All right. Now we can talk about this, number 3. We can talk about the Joyce. I talked to Joyce, the merc. I talked to Joyce. The merc you hate, his friends are coming for you.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Crenell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
All right. They're sneakering in the room. Some of the men put their beers down. Yes, they are forming some kind of tribunal, and they're coming for you.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
It's true.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
He punches Blondie on the shoulder.
The mood is on the rise. They're feeling confident, ready to punch out the whole merc platoon.
Alright, the mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons. Joe said they've gone rogue. Nobody's controlling them. Automatic weapons.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Will they pierce our ceramic armor?
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
For your sake, I hope you... No. See what? They don't.
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor.
Takes a sip of a beer to bide his time, then tries to get the last word.
You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
Joe said they've gone rogue. Nobody's controlling them.
Big fucking surprise.
It's true.
They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city.
Yeah, kind of terrifying.
What do you think is gonna happen?
Yeah, this criminal is bad news, you know, that's right.
So are the local gangs, the fucking Barmy Army, and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
These people are trained military professionals with decades of combat experience. They are not a gang or a barmy army.
It is true.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Okay. I mean, okay, you got this. You got numbers. I mean, okay, gonna wipe you out. I'll be on your side when they come. I mean, okay, you got one more gun on your side once I find it. I mean, okay, I guess I'm gunning you down right alongside. Oh, why is these options? I hate all these options. These suck. I just like, I don't know, okay. I'll be on your side. You got the numbers. I mean, okay, they're going to wipe you out. I mean, that's I think they're more likely to win than them, to be honest. But
no, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
He really doesn't like you ruffling their feathers like that on what might be the eve of battle.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
True.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
All right, we're off. We've talked plenty. All right, well, that was interesting. Prove the authority to Titus Hardy. Establish authority in the Hardy Boys' eyes. Find morale. Zoologist. Cool. Well, that was fun. Real fun. Still kind of wish we could figure out who was the one who was assaulted. Because that would help with, we just don't have an idea of who it was. So that would help out. Now let's go figure out the footprints, though. Come here. Are you gonna go do something else for once? Alright. Let's put on our glasses to get a good idea of what we're looking at here. Let's take a look.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have
All right.
walked here.
Get an exact count. We got a +1 for counted the Hardy Boys. We got a +1 Hardy said they hanged the victim, and Viscal said Viscal said go do it. I don't know what that meant. Okay. Let's try it though.
8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right. The Hardy Boys in the mess hall of whirling in rags.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his booth. This is the big dick. Titus Hardy. The one with the bald cap on his head.
Interesting.
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them on the scene is easy. Maybe even too easy.
Continue counting.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck.
Okay.
3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps.
Okay.
4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print. 5. Another standard work boot. Reinforced toes. Number 44. Same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6. Light as air. Same make of boot. But number 41. Small like a rat. Shanky.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something?
Yeah, my theory so far is Fat Angus did a little bit more work than the rest. And for the knocking out and stuff like that, I think it's mostly Fat Angus. So that's where he's like the most and like everybody else just like joined in to help. Kind of, right? And the last one?
8. Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardy Boy.
Oh.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardy Boys were here.
8 actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
A leader like Titus doesn't let one of his guys out of sight easily, especially at a time like this.
An aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy Boy. Wonder who he is.
Oh, this one's easy. Way too easy. It's a driver.
A driver would wear down their right shoe before the left. The accelerator's on the right, and remember that abandoned lorry camping we found?
With a piece of sandpaper glued to the throttle.
Alright.
Which means that the missing lady driver was also present at the lynching? That's it. She's the Old Soul.
She's also the one running the drug trade. Interesting.
Now we know who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
I think the entire union's involved. Maybe even all the Martinez look around suspiciously. Those jerks, definitely. Not necessarily. The lady driver could have kept the drug trade a secret.
You're right. But we should still go and see what Titus Hardy has got to say on the matter.
True.
This might throw them off, work in our advantage. So, what else?
Oh, I probably should have done this before investigating then, huh? But I would have figured out before this. Let's see. Light step, number 41 shoe.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy Boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
Yes.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
A heavy one, 200 kilograms.
200? This could be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was a fat hardy boy, the one sitting in the middle.
That's what I think.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
I don't know what kilograms is. I don't know what that converts to, but I'll trust you. You're right. The fat guy from the booth was carrying the victim. Maybe it was a giant. Could be one extremely obese person. Yeah, I'm gonna say the first one.
Possibly, yes.
Ugh. All right, fair enough. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
All right. What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
He looks at the track's face, lighting up from the realization.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardy Boys.
I know, 8 tracks, 7 Hardy Boys.
Mm-hmm. Which one is missing, do you think? I'm going to say it was our odd soul.
So the odd soul was present at the lynching, but isn't in the mess hall right now.
Yes. I doubt the Hardys are going to tell us much, but we should still confront them about the possible drug trade connection.
Alright, we've been through all of it. Cool. Alright, is there any... Can I look at the window from this side? No, I can't. Okay, I was hoping I could. From the outside, but I guess not. Oh, let me take off my reading glasses real quick. Alright, got it. Okay, gotta take off my spectacles. How are we on level up? We're getting there to a next skill point. Love to see that. Maybe I need to put one in my rhetoric. Put a skill point. Rhetoric, practice art of persuasion, conceptualize visualization, logic, deduce the world. Encyclopedia. I feel like putting one in rhetoric wouldn't be the worst thing. Interfacing. Oh man, brother, my nose. Authority. Suggestion. Drama. Let's put one into rhetoric. Let's just put one in there. Do I need to? We could just keep it. We don't need it yet. Alright. Let's go talk to Titus.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. What? What establish authority? Warned about the tribunal? I want to talk about the hanging. I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7. Where's the 8th Hardy Boy? Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprint. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grace?
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
You're right. No, do the honor. You've earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
Ooh.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
This is disgusting. You're admitting to profiting off of the poisoning your own people? Good idea. People are always going to do drugs. At least this way you have some control over it. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's plenty of drugs out there. First one, I guess.
Boo fucking who. People will always be taking drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized.
I disagree.
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about.
Oh,
Clean and organized. And the Hardy Boys are running it.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here.
No, we're not.
My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy Boys here.
The 8th Hardy, the one who's missing. She runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off.
He takes it
Mind
close.
your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
The woman's size.
I know. Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
All right.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Establish authority. Got a +1 for confronting by the drug trade. -1 because weak when we first met. But +2 about the tribunal. It's really hard to establish that, but I think we're good. Does this even matter? I mean, we basically did this. I guess we could do
What
it.
are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy, there's 7 of them. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy?
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. End.
Points out,
You're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
I'm going to do my job,
Good.
though.
We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory.
Okay.
We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Well, I'm going to take off now. Good day. Yep. Yep. Hello, so I want to flip a table because the video I've been trying to edit for us turns out to be the video that's already been out for 3 weeks. So, like, yeah. What? How is that one the video that's been out for 3 weeks? Let me check. Let me do some research. I mean, I assume you've already done the research. That's why you're pulling your hair out, Mr. G. Scotty, for our channel Rogue Bros. Let me research. So the one I sent you was the first one? Oh. So you're telling me... So let me get this straight. I think I know what happened. I sent you the correct video. The one you were trying to edit originally was the one we already did. And so you got back to me like, oh, hey, actually, this one doesn't sync up because they're not right. And so I sent the old one, and then you started editing the old one again. That's what happened? Is that what happened to us? We played ourselves? I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. That's brutal. That's the worst feeling ever. Sorry though. But theoretically, you have the real video, pretty much. Yes. Oh man, you can tell I'm in the move. I'm already in my detective mindset. I was able to do it. I want to shave my head. Join the bald crew. Bald crew rise up. Actually, I probably shouldn't do that. Probably shouldn't do that. So there's already a bald group of white people, and it's not really a great group. Okay, what are we doing? So we antagonized them. That was good. We still have the apartments we can go to. There's probably more stuff we can explore, but yeah. Yikes! So we could do that. We could also just like explore a bit, though. We could do some exploring. I do need to get a bag. If I can get a bag as soon as possible, that'd be great. Because then we start picking up bottles. And then we can recycle said bottles. That'd be pretty sweet. Okay, we need to talk to these guys again. We haven't talked to them before on this save file. Because the previous save file that we had, it got all erased. So let's go talk to these gooners. I should not say that. Is that a thing? Over my head. I forgot what we were wearing. Oh my goodness. Oh, no wonder they couldn't take us serious. I'm still wearing the Helmdile shirt. Which does a +1 to physical instrument, +1 shivers, but -2 to authority. I wonder why they didn't respect us. I guess the white stage shirt also doesn't help with suggestion, but our authority was down because of it. I mean, our authority is still... Yeah, it is just a -2. Flat -2. Alright. The tank top's better. Because it just does a plus to physical instrument. Which the Heimdall shirt also does it, but it does a +1 to shivers. Which shivers is good, but we already have like a thing that's doing a +1 to shivers, which is our coat. So we also don't need it. We can put our hat back on. That's might have been used in some kind of robbery. Don't need to worry about that. Don't think about that part. We'll put our white shirt back on. So I have like no idea how, but I don't have any video that matches the original one you sent. So like, what should I do? Oh gosh, you don't have any? Let me do research on my end. Let me check my files. Let me see what I got. Oh, brother. Oh, no. That's so bad. You know what's the bad part about on my end is I didn't label my stuff, so I didn't help at all. You don't have the second one? How do you not have the second one? I'm confused. How do you not? Did it just accidentally get deleted? Is that what happened? Did it just accidentally get deleted? Is that what happened? Because if so, we could just record it again. Because I like the idea of it. Because we could just record, do a new video. I think that's probably the best one. I genuinely have no clue what happened. I think the best call is we just move forward. We move forward. We accept the pain that has happened, and we move forward. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta blow my nose. Sounds good, dude. I feel terrible. I'm sorry. No, you're fine, man. It's all good. It happens. It's all good. Dude, I'm more still struggling with other stuff. To be honest. To be the honest. I'm still struggling with some other stuff. On my end. To be so vulnerable and truthful and reveal my inner works of pain. Of mental pain. If anybody's wondering, I'm still wondering about how to do my stuff on Christian Gamer. But yeah, because I like doing my long videos, but the short videos perform better. So it's like, do I just continue this mental pain of trying to put in so much work into the long form content for it to not do as well? Or do I just like say, oh well, is what it is, do short form content, do the shorter stuff and just let it be what it is? Do we need a therapy session later? No. I just want to know what to do so I can start doing the thing, right? The longer it takes, the more pain is caused in my brain, because I'm just like, I want to put stuff out there, but it's just like which to do. Because I've been working on a long form video. Spoilers: the next video I've been working on for Christian Gamer is can you be a Christian in Fallout? That's what I've been working on, but that's gonna take time. Gonna take a good while to get that out. And so yeah, now I'm back into the old problem I had before of like, oh, do I just do small content in the meantime? But I did that last time, and that's how we got in the same situation of, I don't know, not sure if that's the best decision either. Oh well, some of the pains I'm dealing with, but is what it is. Who cares about that though when you got Disco Elysium, when you got disco, baby? All right, let's talk to these gentlemen for the first time.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
Closes his mouth to hide a burp.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich.
He knows it was
Talk
part.
to Angry Hog René first.
Okay. Yo, what's up?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Do we just skip through this dialogue? We've already done this.
These manly men are playing balls.
This is I'm gonna quickly go through this conversation just because we've already done this.
No, you got this.
See?
I'm just gonna go through this.
Ignore them. They don't.
I'm on a coach.
The ball, Dinky Winky.
Sure, officer. I am René Arnaud, and my specially abled partner here is Gaston Ma.
Okay, cool. I just wanted the interaction to be done like we had before. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Do what you want, and the right audience will follow. It'll just take time to the boat to veer where you want to go. But it takes so long. But it'll take so long. All right, let's go over here. I forgot we got to do this again. This was a silly interaction.
Good morning to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
First things first, what are you doing here? Man on the waterlock. You know what caused the wreckage? Point at the smashed billboard in the canal.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, Plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
The words Daredevil Driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
You know what's further down the coast? Can I have some of the salami?
Sure thing.
Ah! Sure thing.
It is salty.
Delicious.
It is savory. It is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Okay.
Want some too, officer?
Turns to Lieutenant.
Why not?
So stupid. Lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Do you know what's further down? Right, bye-bye. And we can't interact with the other guy on this side, right? Right. Butter sign down.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. 2 ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted.
Visual calculus. What is Samaran butter?
Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it.
Oh. Let me get my spectacles on before I take a better look at this. Let me get a better idea what I'm looking at. All right.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter
42%?
soaks in the canal.
I believe.
2 ugly lines mar the... Judging by the size of the impact and the parallel lines of burnt rubber, the cause was probably a motor vehicle.
I see. Okay. Look at the crater.
Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour.
Okay. Look at the roof of the shack.
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
Look at the sloping metal roof panel.
The panel served as a takeoff ramp.
Okay. All right. Look at the broken posts.
The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it.
Look at the sign.
The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal.
Look at the opposite bank.
Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast.
What was the model of this phantom vehicle?
There are 2 good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22.
With the Caprice 40.
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage.
Okay. Why the Linear G22?
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump.
What now?
You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure.
Blink.
The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Yo, Kim, hear
Any
me out.
theories about what happened here?
Looks like someone was in a real hurry. Reckless traffic hooligans, some top shelf shenanigans. I want to meet the driver and shake his hand. I don't care. It's not really our concern. Looks like someone was in a real hurry. Reckless traffic hooliganism.
What kind of car do you think it was?
Oh. Ooh. I'm going to say the Caprice.
That's quite likely, from what I can tell.
I have some ideas about who it might be. Yeah, I have no idea who could it have been. I have an idea who it might be.
Oh.
Had to be someone really cool and courageous. It was someone dangerous. Perhaps this was somehow connected to the murder.
The traffic hooliganism? I hope not. Fortunately, we are not traffic cops.
True.
Should we get back to the murder?
We should bring this driver to justice.
If we must.
I'm not expecting him to get far with this. The lieutenant consoles himself.
We'll figure it out. We'll come down to it. Come down to the bottom of this. If it's the last thing we do, Kim. Last thing we do. Jesus gracious. Hot air rises up from the sewers, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Alright, fair enough. We can buy the the little coat, but I do need 20 reals if we do want to be able to stay the night. So probably should hold off on that. Hey, officer, got a minute? Oh, does that mean he actually wants to talk?
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
Wait, so you did know something about who's smuggling drugs around here?
Nah, man. I was telling you the truth. I really didn't think it'd be her. She's okay. Sort of troubled, but still, a nice person.
So that's what that emotion was before. It was wishful thinking.
What else do you know about her?
Nothing. We just talked a bit. About life and stuff. She left me a key so I can park a lawyer if the jam broke. So, she in trouble or what?
Sorry, man. I can't disclose the facts of a official investigation to you.
It's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her?
No need for you to do anything. Don't worry, the police will look into it. The last thing we need is more civilians involved.
Yeah, maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can.
What's the plans with those rhymes anyways?
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
Okay. Alright. Good luck with that, Tommy. You gotta run.
Yeah, you too. Be safe, detective.
Thanks. We do. Alright, well... Yeah, I think it's time we go and investigate the apartments. I think investigating the apartments would be good. Ooh. New person? Who this? Hello. See a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing a book. Hello. No ceremonies, just hello. A good one. Pointing at the book.
Yes? Hello?
She nods, her attention fully focused on reading. Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much.
What are you doing?
Looking for something to read.
Phenomenal. Good, good.
It is.
I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
Puts you to sleep. Good then.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need the help of the
What
police? She tries hard to focus on the books she
This
stands.
citizen thinks she can do without your assistance. Don't buy it. They all need help.
That's all for the moment. I'll let you read.
The woman before you nods.
Alright, well, never mind then. Jeez. Alright, there was this person. We've seen this person before. Maybe this time we can actually interact with them? Well, let's see. All I got, I built with my bare hands. My bare hands. Alright, fair enough. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Up north this time. Alright, we could loop around though. Yeah, get in the apartments this way. We could also get in the apartments the other way. But I think this is fine. We also have... What's it called? I'm wondering if equipping our tools... if we do that, equip that, if this will make it easier to actually try to get in here. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, fair enough. Alright. Let's go into the apartments. Alright. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Eviction notice and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. The box is filled with cleaning chemicals, smells of laundry detergent. An old shoe rack, boots, sneakers, and old slippers. Apartment 12, a loud rumbling snore comes from within. Take a look. Right. What do we got in here? Moss crawls on those bathroom tiles. Actual moss. Oh gosh. The shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. What we got in here? Got some money. Nice. What we got up here? We got magnesium and we got alcohol. Commodore Red. Substance use effects. You get +1 to physique, -1 morale. I'm good. I'll leave that. Alright. Wait. Oh, I still have my glasses on. Take those off. They're meant for reading, that is all. Good item here. Ooh, flip on glasses, the auditor. -1 to authority, but +1 to logic. It's kind of fun. I don't think I'll use it as much, but it's kind of fun. We got shoes. What is this? Someone has drawn a 5-point star on the wall. Okay. Can I? Ooh.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Examine the padlock.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
Got it.
Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Knock.
No reply.
Alright, we'll leave this for now. We don't need to break into things yet. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's helpful.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Knock.
The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side.
Knock again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
This is the police. This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door?
You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get in.
Okay. Sorry, ma'am. The door is locked. What is this? Host card. Boogie Street. Boogie Street. Let's go. Boogie. Hello, ma'am. What do we got? Apartment 8. Their mailbox is overflowing. Graffiti says a firing squad for the rich.
Give me a moment.
Alright. Give me a moment. An elderly woman is leaning on her broom. Her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having a difficult
The cold
breathing.
never does any good for my bronchitis.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor? This won't take long. I only have a few questions.
Go ahead then. What do you want to know, policeman?
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
Alright.
It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
And all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery.
I'm looking for Martin Martinez.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
She smiles a gap too, smiles when she did. No, you don't understand. I'm looking for a real person named Martin Martinez. He told me he's Martin Martinez.
Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martin Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez, like Jim Jamrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
How about a young man, a male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony? Know where he lives?
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
She looks at the other end of the hallway.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
The cleaning lady starts laughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Okay.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
Is one of the residents on vacation? Their mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on
Fair
everyone.
enough. Who lives behind the padlocked door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar.
Suddenly, the old lady's face is beaming.
I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology?
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
Are you, sure you don't mean astronomy?
That's what I said. Astrology.
The lieutenant shakes his head as though to say, let it go. Come on, people. Try to keep up any standards here. It's not about stars. It's... forget it.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still...
She leans on her broom.
She leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
Who lives in apartment 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
But I talked to someone through the door.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there.
She pauses, eyeing the hallway.
Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Sure. I'll go see what I'll find.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
That's all, thanks.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Thanks, I'm off. That was strange.
The 15th Indo tribe.
All right.
Because there was. The 15th Indo tribe was comprised of 8 kids from Forberg and North Jamrock, running from wild dogs in the valley, hiding scents under rocks, and stealing clothes off clotheslines, and sometimes even the copper wiring of phone lines. You may have been one of them. This must be a childhood memory. The 15th Indo tribe was your Indo tribe, set to rule in Cylinder. The rest of the kids are dead now. Car accidents and drug overdoses. Only you remain.
Okay.
Jamais vu.
Crazy.
Derealization. Jamais vu. The opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new, like some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now. That's the feeling you've been having. And for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is a fundamental question.
All right, we learned these. Cool. Let's see what they actually do. This one does, the 15 does bonuses for the thought, 10 plus cents for every green orb clicked. Green orb clicked? Oh, you clicked on an orb. Okay, I got it. Learning cap for Save Your Fare raised to 6. Okay. And then this does +1 XP for every orb clicked. Ooh, all intellect learning caps raised by 1. That's pretty good. And then we just got, did we just get some new ones, I thought? Or that was them upgrading? I couldn't tell. All right. We gained some stuff, though. I have 3 skill points. Maybe I should start putting them in. Maybe I should start putting some intellect in or something. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Don't know if I care too much about a lot of these. I don't know what to put in. I'm not going to lie. Not sure. I mean, rhetoric still seems like a good one, but it's like it's just putting it to one, so it's like everything else. Oh gosh, we could just like accept our fate that it's not gonna work. Bonuses, remind, suggestions, low. Endurance. Take the lows. I don't let the world kill you. Brother, this sucks. Composure seems pretty good. Perception, hand-eye coordination, reaction speed. Not bad. Not bad to buff this up. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's the worst thing to buff up. Drama. Practice art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellect and discourse. It's not the worst thing to upgrade. Composure. I should have made my motor skills better, man. There's so much of the motor skills I'm like, I wish I had. Oh, drama, rhetoric. Okay, and then I'm probably gonna save one for like this to unlock one of these. Because, you know, if we get another one, we could start doing that. All right, let's go check on that door then. Since nobody was supposed to be living here.
Someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture.
This apartment is supposed to be empty. Did you break in?
Excuse me? Of course not.
There's no sweet talking your way in there. Be official.
I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in.
Oh, come on.
There's a pause before you hear the door being unlocked.
That was smart.
Lilith says, nodding towards the unlocked door. Items. Tools. I'm coming in. Shying it in your face. So rude. Okay. Hello, ma'am.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
She jingles the set of keys in her
Her
hand.
voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
She fumbles through her purse, fishing out a light paper-clad passport. Inspect the passport.
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details. Be friendly.
Nice haircut. Hand back the passport.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
I glimpsed the foreclosed apartment down the hallway.
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
So preppy. She's probably on some low-grade performance enhancers, like Preptide or Pericanine.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
Snap her fingers.
Oh, it irks her. The incompetence.
Couldn't have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby. So wait, what happened with the wall? My money has also disappeared, I think.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it.
So wait, what happened with the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Sound like they knew how. No, okay. Reprehensible. Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
A sudden serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it?
That's all, thank you.
Of course.
Looks like a fine mattress. Don't be ridiculous. You could hear it swarming with bugs. A blister pack of medicine peeks out. You should take it. No. Indirect modes of taxation? What? Composure. Mes savoir-faire. What this does. Indirect modes of taxation. What does that mean? Black pair of shoes. I don't know, man. I kind of want to keep my green shoes. People like them. Kim likes them. What is this? Look up. I don't know. I'm out. All right, I got it. Good day, ma'am. All right, and now we can talk to her, maybe? And be like, hey, you figured out who it was.
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the roof for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Yes, some highly technological wizards are going to save this place. It'll be a visionary. Okay. No one's coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate. Oh my goodness. Lax, woman. And okay. All right. I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs a slow change. Impeccable slow.
Yes. Well. I hope they're good people.
All right, that's it. All for now. Okay. Well, I guess we'll carry on then. Right, Kim? A note reads, for clothes. Martin's associates. Oh, this is the one with the hole in the wall. I see. The sea below looks cold and winter gray.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor.
Rub your sides for one.
A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees Celsius.
Look around yourself.
It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
The plane.
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down. It's red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
Shiver. Someone has torn down the wall. Okay. Old grocery list on the table and checks. Anything in the fridge? Oh, bit of change, huh? Alright. Upstairs, I guess. I mean, we'll check if the guy's here, but I guess he's not going to be here. Because I guess he doesn't show up till it's late. But there's still stuff to explore. Hello, lady. Still painting?
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
You're in trouble, little lady. We cops don't like closed doors or unreachable perches or people having high grounds on us. The high ground. I don't have time for this. That's right, we evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
Studying the contents of Cindy's bucket.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
You better hand it over.
Oh, what? You'll push me off this ledge and pry the bucket from my dead hands?
Whoa, calm down. Catch you later. What? Alright. That didn't really solve anything. Okay, fair enough. What? Someone's been sleeping here recently. The Boiler Man. Enough coal for the last several winters. Smells like chemicals. 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate. The rats of the city. Okay. Oh, poor Lehome labor genes. Electrochemistry +1. Reaction speed lowered. Oh my goodness. That was locked. How do you equip these to open lock containers? Lock containers in the world. Do I need both of them? Oh, now I can? Oh, okay, so I do need both. Got it. I'll have to do that more often. Got it. Let's take a look at these pants. Good pair of jeans. Good pair of working jeans. -1 reaction speed. I mean, this +1's electrochemistry, save your fare. This also does electrochemistry, but I guess I'd rather have my save your fare lowered than my reaction speed. Okay, okay. Interesting. Noted, noted. We actually understand how to unlock locked stuff now, so that's cool. Ooh. Hey, I can pay my rent. Above tarps flap in the wind, forgotten hammers and nails. What is this? The door's locked, you can't get in. But I have the deals. I have literally the tools for the job. What if I equip said tools for the job? Yoink, yoink. You're telling me now I can't? Looks like now I can't. Okay. But there's more around the side, right? I'm gonna hope there is. No? Okay, well. I was thinking there was going to be more we could do. How do we get on the other side of the building? Is it a different stairway? Because this comes out the other doorway, so that doesn't really help us. Maybe there is another stairway and I just didn't see it. Hello, any stairway? We already got in there, right? No? I'm confused. Wait. Ooh. So this is a different doorway. Or this is where we came in? Oh, okay, so this is how you get around. Got it. A box, breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. It's not really safe. Okay, nice. What is this? The curtains shift just a little. Someone's watching from within. All right. Kim, they're watching us. Be careful. Oh, don't worry. This is a job for good old lefty and righty. Hiya. Just a door. Nothing for you here right now. All right. Let's keep going. All right. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and cactus. Got it. This is the door to apartment 29. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. This apartment door is apartment 30. Voice from within, singing along to some buoyant dance track.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Okay.
Let's see if anyone's home.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tonight after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Sounds good. Tonight, 21.
Tonight at 9 p.m. Right here. Apartment number 28. Good. Let's go.
All right. Cool. Glad we solved that case. Yep. Yep. All right. Making progress. So that's a little bit of a timed one. That's okay. I'm fine with that. No problems there. Take a look at our notebook. Find the traffic hooligan. Prove authority. Titus Hardy. Smoke in the balcony. I think we just go and pay Gart right now. I think paying Gart right now is not a bad... Oh, actually, real quick, we can get in here probably. There's a chance. Hiya. Hiya. There's a chance we can get in here. No? Okay. Well, I tried. We can go talk back to Joyce. That's also a possibility. Oh, it's blue. Oh, signal blue naval coat. +1 suggestion. -2 half-light. Interesting. Yonk. Aye, Captain. Suggestion. Okay. That's kind of funny. Just be rocking around with that. I mean, I like the Esprit decors though. I mean, +1 suggestion is also good. I don't remember what half-light does. I do like having our RCM patrol coat. +1 to shivers, +1 to Esprit. To indirect modes of taxation. Don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. Alright. Yo, Joyce, what's up?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I've got some more questions about reality.
More lessons in basic reality?
Yes.
My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
What is this acute encephalopathy?
It's a neurological disorder caused by a lack of vitamin B in the brain. Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia. It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
I am.
She conveys it in short, cold bursts, trying not to invest too deeply in the condition of this doomed detective.
What causes this?
Well, it's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
It's definitely the drinking.
She nods slowly. What this boils down to is, this reality thing is stupid. Blow this joint, grab a bottle, and drain that shit right down your throat.
Quiet down, you.
Yes, and perform autoerotic asphyxiation on yourself with your funny necktie, out in the open somewhere.
Wait. This reality thing is the only game in town.
Yeah.
It's probably in your interest not to blow it.
True. I have somewhere to party right now. Wipe that urge from your mind to get back to reality.
She stares at you, head tilted to the side, with a slightly concerned look on her face.
What are these?
Sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
Am I really that awkward? I meant, what is this place here?
Ah. This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot. Or two.
She looks around. What is Rue de Saint-Ghislain?
A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveaux. They're old.
Right.
This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the
Oh.
standards of the last century. Built to mirror the
crazy.
skyscrapers across the bay and the delta.
Who lived
That was
in them?
before- Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off.
Jeez.
Splat, splat.
From a dilapidated balcony, Cindy the Skull gives Joyce the evil eye, her red paintbrush held to her throat.
You could be wrong, but from here it appears as if she's running the brush across her throat in a soaring motion.
Wonderful.
Okay. What is that?
The girl in the old lady rags.
Yeah.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture?
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags. She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
Okay, now explain the same thing but to a child. I understand if they make it more complicated somehow.
I can't. That's how simple it is. One may dye their hair green and wear their grandma's coat all they want. Capital has the ability to subsume all critiques into itself. Even those who would critique capital end up reinforcing it instead.
Alright.
All right. What next?
We're getting kind of close. Because we got a thought complete. We try to reach for something fundamental. Let's do that.
What is all of this? The scent, the sound, the air.
What world is this?
What world? The only one, I suppose. The world of matter. And its pale antipode.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
Say nothing.
Great bodies of water. Forest-covered surfaces. Clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough.
She concludes.
There is a term of endearment they coined for it in the DeLorean century, when humanity was high on this world, discovering more and more of it, these archipelagos included.
What is it?
Elysium.
Elysium. Wait. Is this the one with the evil apes? Elysium. The world needs a term of endearment. This world does not deserve a term of endearment. Endearment, too.
It does. There are those who would call it hell.
What is hell?
A term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists.
Sure. I don't feel like I got the whole picture yet. I've got a clear picture. Let's proceed to another turn.
Let's. I am, after all, bourgeois and female. Hardly the perfect ambassador for the world.
That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Thank you. Alright. We did that. I was hoping for more of an impact for solving that, but, you know. We're becoming smart. We're figuring things out. I'm understanding things a bit better. Everybody be proud of me. I'm learning. I'm learning and understanding. Anything else, though? I can't. I'm trying to remember what we need to do next. I'm not fully sure. Has anything changed?
right to work.
Okay, so no there. Anything we missed?
The woman still has her.
Nothing? Alright. Track down your badge, the victim's tattoos, who made the report call a crime, exploring the whirling secrets. Maybe we go to the whirling secret pass. We can go there and we could try to do it with our gear this time in the whirling rags. Also, we could actually pay our rent, so we just don't have to worry about possibly spending too much and ruining ourselves. This is true. Because we're kind of chilling until the one guy is able to do his thing before he comes home. Which we could literally just wait till, like, what is it called? We could read a book. That passes time, but I think we'll hold off for now. Alright, let's see if this opens now.
You see a heavy steel. The door does not budge. The door does.
Okay, I don't think that's gonna work. Never mind that. Never mind that. Alright, fine. No, I understand. Let's talk to Gart. Yo, Gart.
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
Yep.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Got it.
Take it easy on him. Deep down, he really hates being the guy who has to remind you.
Cool. That's fine. Ooh. Ooh, a little bit of cash, huh? Ooh. Little bit of cash. Oh. That'll help us out. That'll help us out for tomorrow's bill. Yeah, you love to see it. All right. We could always go up to Everett. Maybe talk with him again. We could always, like, check the place out a little bit more of Everett's side. See if there's anything there we need to deal with, you know? Maybe there's something up there that could help. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think there's anything new here. There's a little bit of documents we could snoop in there, but I'm good. I think I'm good. We could always check the crate. Now that we've moved it. Just in case maybe we find something in there. I mean, I won't lie, if we could find our badge or other thing in there, that'd be great.
You're back before the cargo container. No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of.
Oh, I meant to open.
You're back.
Open the door.
Attempt to turn the handle. To no avail. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Okay, leave it for now. Never mind. He doesn't want to open it. Got it. Fair enough, Kim. Fair enough. I won't be arguing with you anytime soon. Is this locked? Or can I get into it? Haha! Phone! Ultra Series gloves. Half-light. What is half-light again? Half-light. Let people take control, threaten people. At high levels, makes you ultra attuned to the world. As perpetual failure of your own shadow. Someone else's name sent. You'll be ready always to pounce. I mean, it's better than our hobo gloves, which do electrochemistry, which I do not care about. So sure. Ooh, let me get rid of that real quick. All right, let's go, Kim. We could try talking to this guy again.
Container, container.
Hi.
Everard. He looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow passes over his kind face. What is it with you people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
Alright.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Okay. What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
He waves at the containers towering behind him. What's going on here? Look at the mountains of containers behind him. Sure, let me ask you about something else.
Sure, mister. About what?
Where is everyone? The harbor is empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Pauses to think.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
He stops but seems eager to tell you more. What trouble did Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
Smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Evrard telling them to take some time off.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
Really? Did they kill someone?
No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna have to look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
What's in the container over there? Point to the container suspended from the crane arm.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Told you.
Okay, I'm off.
Bye-bye now.
Interesting. Good to know. Everett, I'm back. Maybe we can learn something. Maybe we can learn something, huh?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always.
Okay, let's see. What's in the container outside? I met Joyce, the company representative. I'm looking to your shady brew. I'm reconsidering open that door you asked me to open. Perhaps it will help me somehow. Okay. I just finished investigating the local drug trade. I met Joyce.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals.
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I helped you get the body down. And I'm helping you find your gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
Are you sure? I find it a little odd. What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
Called him
Harry! I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
It's hard to say if he really lost his temper, or if this is another one of his tricks. This man almost never angers visibly.
Alright. Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
That much is true. His heart truly is in it, though you wouldn't think so by looking at him. If it's spilled blood you're looking for, then there certainly isn't any in his expression or demeanor now.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Are you sure? I find it a little odd.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
Okay then. Positive emotions it is. You like positive emotions.
I told Jules that I met you.
It's perfectly okay. Even if you've told her everything we've talked about, it's absolutely fine.
He seems happy about the prospect of you telling Joyce about your conversations.
Sounds like you want me to tell her about our conversations.
No, Harry. I'm perfectly neutral and 100% for transparency. I know people say a lot of bad things about the Debardairs Union, but we are actually squeaky clean.
Yes, he really doesn't seem to mind. Sure, he thinks. It's about transparency.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
Okay. I'm told the union's involved in a local drug trade. What's in the container that's outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor.
There's
I
something
couldn't
special
possibly
about it.
remember what's in all of them. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Alright. I'm told the union's involved in a local drug trade. I just finished investigating the local drug trade. The first one.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat Guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
I am.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what? I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
None taken. Do we have anything else to do here, Harry?
I just finished investigating the local drug trade.
Ah, yes. Your side investigation. Thank you. You've got some spirit clearing up phony drug accusations alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now let's talk real business.
Not even a speck of anger in his voice. That's that then.
I'm looking into your shady brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
I'm reconsidering opening the door you asked me to open.
A fantastic change of heart, Harry. Go talk to Manana down by the gates. He'll just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. That's it. Anything else we should discuss?
Alright, Everett, I'm gonna leave now, but we might talk again later. I don't want to do that though. Open the door for Everett. Everett asks you to open the basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard to intimidate the occupant. Do you want to do what you have to do? Everett has promised you to give you info on the case in return. That would help. What's so special about the brooch? The strikers are eating the cook in the whirling rag. It's making it, you could find in the kitchen and look into it. Alright, let's look into it. I think we do the brew, because I'm still not sure if we want to do the, you know, the unlocking the door. Then again, we did try to unlock the door earlier, so, you know, maybe now that we can unlock it, we can investigate it and see what's up. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but also, you know, it's not great. It's not great. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't want to just murder someone, though. But it does sound like he's just opened the door. He just wants to scare him. You know, what's the harm in that? Can't be that bad, right? Turns out there becomes a second murder that I had to solve. Ooh, that'd be pretty bad. So yeah, we'll hold off on talking to Manana. I almost want to talk to Manana about the brew, though. Let's go talk to the cook. Yo, cook. Yo, cook.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. It must be his name. Garanci. Garanci.
Hello,
Quebec.
sir. Got time for a few questions.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Do you know what's behind that door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Leo said you're friends with Manana. Is that true?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then they're friends.
Okay. What is in the Porsche you're making?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Just one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer, with his brow arched.
Yes?
Porsche need more vodka?
Okay,
see.
so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
No, vodka. Turn your fingers counterclockwise. Cut it.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
Yeah, you got some impressive pots
He
there.
smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots.
I don't think I need
in
anything
turn.
else. Stay masculine. Alright, well. We did it. Did that actually finish that one off? It did. Okay, cool. Cool. How does that help us? I don't know. Might help. More ways than one. Alright, well, don't quite know what else we need to do. Is the one guy still sleeping here? No, he's not here anymore. Okay. Okay. Game plan. Reality on loadout. Keep asking Joyce questions about reality or return later. She'll be here whenever you need info. Did I not finish this? I guess I can finish that. I thought because I conceptualized it, I thought that would have done it, but I guess not. Track down badge. Find armored gloves. Alright. We can go talk to Joyce again. Oh my goodness. Oh, the lag. What a beautiful song. I actually really love it. Kim! Grabbed a Kim! Kim was grabbed!
Good. What can I help you with?
Questions on the lowdown, right? Okay, on
More
reality.
lessons in basic reality?
What times are these?
These are unimportant times, Detective. You will for the big time.
The smile of a predator. No doubt what she's got in mind.
The revolution. It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to they are what they... Anyway, what I am not is a basic...
Everyone wants to talk about themselves. She will, in time.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Really? They didn't finish the quest? That's crazy. I figured that would have solved it for sure. All right. We can read book to pass time. You know, we could do that strat to kind of deal with until the one guy comes in at 9 o'clock. That is something we could do. We could also go back to the pawnbroker, sell some stuff. I'm trying to think of what else to do, to be honest. Oh, I didn't grab this earlier because like the drunk guy was right there, so I felt like it's clearly just stealing from him. So I was like, I didn't want to do that. No, new job. All right, we're the bag man. Time to get some bottles, baby. Call me the bag man. Let me grab that real quick. All right, let's scrape this up top part. Ooh, I can even interact with the trash now. I'm just digging for the trash. That's how desperate I am. Yep. Come on, Kip. Let's go grab those bottles. As many balls as we can find. Oh, that's we can grab that. Yep, that one. Yep. Yep. Let's just grab that real quick. Yep. People call me a saint. Yep. I'm just happy to help. Truly. Just happy to help. Yeah. Yep. Alright, bag that. Yeah! Money cheat unlocked. Do I want to explore everything up top again? I don't think I do. I guess we could talk to Manana about the key at least, right? We don't necessarily have to do it, but it is like, isn't that the way for us to get our gun back, right? That's the deal we made with him, with Everett. Is if we do that, then we can get our thing back, which does seem pretty good. Can I, please? There we go. Can I go through? No? Okay. He called me the bag man. Oh, hey, look! She's up here. Okay. We can talk to her. Up on the balcony. Up on Mallee Colony here. Okay. Oh, can I climb up here, actually? No, I can't. Okay. Alright.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says there's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
What am I looking at, you trash container? You're just trash
The
container.
body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in here?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in here.
What do you mean, feel?
The extrasensory perception, whatever is in there, holds a special significance. It's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the lock
We
open?
could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Alright, let's go ask him. I'd rather ask. I'm kind of like that. Was there any... No. Okay, there wasn't anything down here. Got it. Just running around with our bag. We'll come back and talk to her once we talk to Gart. The bag man. Time to bag him. Yo, Gart.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
That's what I meant.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Goodbye. Let's investigate. Yep. I had to do a quick little look to see if we could actually if there's any bottles in there. We could be like, let me just grab that with the bag. Let me bag that real quick for you. Don't worry, mister. I'll bag that up for you. You done with that cup? Yeah, I'll bag it up.
This trash container
Open
is
the padlock.
with a well-oiled crack. The lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you.
Yep.
You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the box of the containers.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Pick a box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag mark evidence from his pocket.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but...
Looks into the container.
The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
A thrown-out towel, a mug, that's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
He nods towards the red-haired boy behind him. I'd advise against confronting him. Got it. Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them there. You think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
The mug, I'm getting that mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug. Search the food
just
waste.
Organic waste, cold and nothing. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it up.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes.
Hey!
Written in a man's handwriting.
That's mine!
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
Okay.
If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
Must have been correct my style. It has a foreboding quality. Okay. I didn't want to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to flush my cop life down the toilet. Rather not talk about it right now.
Understood.
Be untroubled. If anything, this small container sounds a muffled gong.
Gross. Gross.
That's one thing off the list. You said you didn't want to talk about the ledger. However, now that you have it back, it would not hurt to start taking notes on the case.
Okay. Interact. Damaged ledger. Alright. This is a ledger you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in a man's dense cursive. Have a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged and start keeping notes on it. We got Yellow Man mug. Alright. Cool. I was hoping we could sell this, maybe. Whirling Duster. It depicts a person at a Samarin. Decent, frolicking in a field. Saffron flowers. Buck-toothed and grinning feeble. Mindedly. Seems to be a cheap knockoff of some colonial era antique.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
There's quite a lot to read
Not
into
much.
it, actually. Look at all the
Oh
contents.
boy. Here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. Oh my goodness. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my bad or hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? Probably the first one.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work?
Alright, that's it. I was hoping I could sell it. I'm not going to lie. Khan was hoping I could sell it. Interact with my damaged ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back. It's a metaphor for you.
Oh, okay, cool. Love
Below
that.
the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Alright. Well, browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What is in there? What are you about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
There was a mention of a naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. You like this grimy murdering, don't you? It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Tim, my case appears to employ some kind of naming convention. Count the pages. I have to open an official case. Is there a room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages
Perfect.
near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man. The Furies are at home in the mirror. The Setting Sun. Actually, I don't have one. The Hanged Man? The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Good as the good cops. Really get Kim to trust you. Aw. Nice. Kim, all my cases in blue. Okay, I'm done inspecting these.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Alright. Can I read the case files now? Oh, gosh. Alright, well, browse the case files again.
Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse, handwritten logs on dozens of investigations.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM. right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Don't mention it.
Your secret is safe with the rotten cabbage of papers in your hand. Writing, you don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers.
We have a 42
They're a little
even.
further from your nose now.
Kim explained the system, finish autopsy. Let's see if I can read the case files now.
Yes, you can piece them together
right.
using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the Next World Mural.
Alright, wait, HDB 41, weren't those officer precinct?
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
In the HDB.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Ah, Henry Dubois.
Harry Dubois, HDB.
Not Raphael? Oh.
Still feels like there's something missing from that.
I think what you meant to say was RAC, Raphael Ambrosia Costus.
No, the alphanumeric begins with HDB.
Good. How long does it take to read one of these Raphael stamped cases? Actually, I'm ready to admit I'm not Raphael and go on with my life.
That's
I accept
comforting
it.
to hear.
Sadly.
Now, detective, it takes half an hour to piece one of these together, if you still want to. Here are your options.
Takes half an hour? Oh my goodness. I can revisit this. Put the case files down. The Next World. Oh my goodness. The Unsolvable Case.
AKA Leslie and Burke. AKA the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you. Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in Jamrock, know it's unsolvable. You were so drunk, you didn't remember what it was when you signed on. That, or you were high. Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration. The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which, in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression.
Can we just keep them off the streets? I thought we just said how we couldn't do that.
You would think that, but you're wrong. Where's the fun in exposing your genitals or breaking stuff in your own home? No, Leslie and Burke are on the corner of Main Street and Perdition, because that's where they're threatening fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol, so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all. And still, it's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH, had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing?
Leslie's the one who's exposing, right? Always take his pants off, yep. Leslie is exposing.
Good, you're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it.
Ugh.
That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again, so are you. The case becomes considerably less comic one day when Burke takes a swing at your ledger. He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. You're drunk out of your mind on potent Pilsner. You slam the hardened plastic board in his face. Then you proceed to beat it. In the process, the ledger sustains damage.
Okay.
The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke. Kill them. They broke it. He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved. Which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Do you want to read another one?
Oh, that's awful. No, I can revisit this. I'm good.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers
Time's
still
passed, huh?
sags from the clipboard.
Put ledger away. Can I like clean this though, please? No, I can't clean it? Alright, fair enough. You'd think I could clean it maybe. You know, make this a little bit better. No? Not at all? Alright, well, I think that's what we're going to call it for today. Next time we'll figure out some more stuff when it comes to actually solving the case. I think we'll talk to the lady on the roof tomorrow. Sell our glasses that we picked up, our bottles, you know, we'll take care of that. And we'll also probably meet up with the one person, the black-haired skinny man that we talked to last time on the apartment, right? I think that'll be our game plan next time, which I think will either be Thursday or it will be just next Saturday. We'll see. It probably won't be Monday. Monday I'll probably be streaming those stuff, and Tuesday there could be a good chance I'm streaming some Marvel Snap. But that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys for coming out and joining me on this stream. But I gotta run. I gotta go get some food in my body and head out. I love you guys. I look forward to hanging out with you guys on Monday. See you then. Jesus loves you. Bye, guys.